We're going to spend a few minutes now reviewing the concepts, the overall concepts of FIFO and LIFO, and also contrasting FIFO and LIFO, because sometimes the examiners will test you on these concepts, especially a theory. So if we take a look at LIFO, some of the distinct attributes. Okay, first of all, under FIFO, ending inventory and cost of goods sold will estimate the current replacement cost of those items. Number two, and this is a disadvantage for FIFO reporting, current revenues are matched against older costs of goods sold because we're actually under FIFO, we're liquidating the older layers first. Number three, under FIFO, in a period of rising prices, FIFO will produce a lower cost of goods sold and a higher ending inventory than LIFO. And in a period of falling prices, the opposite is true. If we take a look at a couple attributes of LIFO, last minute purchases of inventory can impact net income as the latest cost released from that latest layer can basically impact the net income. Also in LIFO, in a period of rising prices, LIFO will produce higher costs of goods sold and a lower ending inventory over FIFO, and of course the opposite. In a period of falling prices, the opposite is true. Now, if we look at the overall concepts of the theoretical concepts of FIFO versus LIFO, we have to look at this as cost layers. Cost layers are created in chronological order based upon purchases. When inventory is sold, the inventory is liquidated from inventory into basically cost of goods sold, and it's liquidated based upon a FIFO or LIFO cost flow assumption. And here you can see I've created cost layers, cost layer 1 being the oldest cost layer and cost layer 4 being the newest cost layer. So this is chronological order. Now, in the case that we have a FIFO valuation, the cost layers are liquidated from the earliest cost layer to the latest cost layer. So in this case, from cost layer 1 all the way through cost layer 4. In the case of LIFO valuation, the newest cost layers are liquidated first, and then the next newest, followed by the next newest, followed by the next newest. So if we take a look at this chart here, it would be bottom up, and FIFO would be top down. Okay, with that, let's take a look at question number 1. Which of the following statements regarding cost behavior is not true for LIFO or FIFO in a period of rising prices? And again, you're given some fairly complex statements here, so it'll take you a few minutes to consider this. So go ahead and stop your video. Okay, number 1, which of the following statements regarding cost behavior is not true for LIFO or FIFO in a period of rising prices? And the answer is A. Under the LIFO method, ending inventory and cost of goods sold estimate current replacement cost. And we can see by what we circled here is actually ending inventory and cost of goods sold under FIFO basically estimate current replacement cost. So A would be the not true statement. Okay, let's take a look at number 2. Number 2, generally, which inventory costing method most approximates the current cost for each of the following? And each of the following involves cost of goods sold and ending inventory. So again, review the question. Now stop the video. Okay, number 2, generally which inventory cost method most approximates the current cost for each of the following? In this case, the answer would be B, cost of goods sold for LIFO, and for ending inventory would also be LIFO. And that is the end of our FIFO versus LIFO presentation.